Hey everybody, this is One of Wisdom. We're back for part 15-2 of our Training Plus playthrough. It will be the second from final installment actually. We're going to come into the Basic Run Plus. We just wrapped up the short run, now we're going to do the long routes. All you need is a Wiimote, 4 METs, have 4 started in the past. Remember what you see along the way, stay focused while you burn calories. This is essentially the exact same thing. I mean, obviously what you just saw, of course. And then, let's see here. I'm trying to actually pull up my blog entry on the other one to have an idea. You know, if the routes correspond or not. It looks like last time on the long routes on Basic Run, we had 6 routes. You know, 1 with the guide me and then 5 others. So I've got it here. I did that so it would help people out. Obviously it's helping me out, so I'm fairly happy. But I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, I just did the short. I'm not really tired at all because frankly we barely get to run. But let's go in here and see what the routes are like. There should be more variety here. You know, you'll see some of the moles more and you know, of course some better routes and everything. Of course, a rooftop route to the, you know, Queen Peach is pretty cool. I think this one, trying to think, we should see someone in the bird suit on this one as well. So it looks like we're starting out. We have got a gray striped cat with a green collar. Will be the first route. We get past, I think, several times here at the start, and there's usually quite a few flags. Just be forewarned, I'm gonna have to like stand still a lot to not pass everything. I think one comes up maybe by that big tree on the right, if I remember right or correctly. Don't want to repeat ourselves. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying not to go fast right now because I haven't played it in a long time. There goes a black cat. So there's our first flag. You can see Mario's hat up there on the other side of the embankment. So we've got one flag, 8-bit Mario, and we can finally run again, but I think as we make this turn another cat comes. Again, just letting me push a button whether or not I want to pass would be so very appreciated in this one. And again, of course, your pace is going to be uneven, you know. I'm surprised. Okay, there it comes. I'm not taking any chances. So we know there's at least 2 other routes. And unfortunately, we're going the same way. So I kind of have to just walk in. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think we can run at this point. It's just I'm going to pass. Okay. So it's bad I did not hear that one until it was like even with us. Which means if I would have been running, we would be on Route 3 instead of Route 1. There it went along the seaside. And again, I'm not paying attention to anything. There's a star. They're a little harder to come by. So I've got one flag, Mario, and a star. There's Fireflower Mario in the fountain. It's rare they have another one pass you. You know, when you're over the halfway point. But it's been so long since I've played this, I don't really remember for sure. So I'm not running. I'm just kind of jogging a little quicker than normal, you know. There's usually something 8-bit on the clock. I guess there's not this time. I thought it was a Koopa shell. But Should be dogs or something coming up soon. I'm gonna slow down so we can count them better. We've got 2, a total of 5. If they ask a question about someone we passed, we're screwed. Just so everyone knows. Unless it's the guy in yellow. Because that's the first one I paid attention to. Might not ace this one. Just because I wasn't really paying much attention. Okay, we saw the star. So we got that one. Well, you know, technically, I didn't see another one of these, but I did see Fireflower Mario, so that must be what they were going with. And 5, so got lucky, nailed them all. This one, it looks like the routes are different than I have documented for the long routes on Basic Run. So I'll just get back to my film screen here. 71 burn rate, 30 bonus points, 101 points, Calorie Incinerator, 4-star rank. Pretty happy with that since I didn't pay much attention. You know, personal best is 188 on this one. 4 minutes, 19 calories. So again, it's a pretty good workout. And we will come right back. There could just be 3 routes on this. It will honestly hinge on if there's any more cats or dogs that, you know, come past the, you know, Route 2 or Route 3. So, right off the bat, well, not right off the bat, but, you know, right up here past kind of where that dirt path splits off, we should have that black cat we can follow. I remember it goes up the hill. I don't think it takes the wooden planks though. Okay, note that there's a crap ton more flags. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Mario. And I think, yeah, here he turns off. Really sucks he doesn't take this. I think we go by the moles next. Should be several of them out in this field, or there usually are. He'll actually cut up. You can see them from here. Note that the windmills and lighthouse are white. That's a popular question. So it looks like there's 3 moles. 3 moles, 6 flags, and Mario. And I think this one goes through the tunnel here to the left. Up, you can see the overlook has the finish line. So oftentimes they have someone in a bird suit. There's 4 dogs. It's almost always on this route, if there's a bird suit, it's right here. Note, we saw her, and she was wearing white. If they're not in a bird suit, usually that me is someone that they question you about. And of course the mushroom. And note that there's just so much more to think about on this one. I think it was 6, 3, and 3. Flags, moles, and dogs. So, and it is easier to remember, you know, when you're not trying to narrate. But I think we'll do okay. And see how there's like no one around that you see running? That's another telltale sign, like I mentioned in the short runs. you're gonna have a question about who did you pass. Okay. If you recall, we passed this one coming up that diamond plate ramp. Okay, again, like I said, particularly on the island lap, if you're ever running around and you're like, where the heck is everybody? They'd usually do it on the first route as you come back into town. Someone will run by you. Remember who that is, because it's almost always going to be a question, and they often are in a chicken suit too, and then it's which me was in a chicken suit, or the bird suit is what they call it. But that's who we saw. How many dogs? I believe we saw 3. Oh, was it 6? No? Okay, well, I thought there were 3. I even said it on the way up. I thought that there were, 6 flags, 3 dogs, and 3 moles. We saw the flags, moles, and dogs. Maybe it was 4. I don't know. Like I mentioned in the short routes, sometimes it's easy to miss 1 dog. But anyway, I mean, you see when you miss 1, you get the red X. You only get 2 out of 3 for 20 points. Still, that takes your score from 123 to 143, which is good for Calorie Incinerator and 4-star. Again, that one's actually a pretty good route. When I do the long run in Training Plus, that's the one that I usually run, hence why I was kind of more familiar with it. But I think when the dogs ran by, I even said 3, but I could be wrong. Like I said, commentating tends to take a certain percentage of your attention span away from actually retaining what you see. But 13 calories, so again, it's a pretty good workout. And we'll come in now, and this will be the one that shows up down along the edge of the buildings, when you get towards the docks. And I don't know that there is another one with it, so bear with me here. We'll slow down as we get towards that dirt path. Which, there's another text message for us. I don't text while running on yeah, Wii Fit Plus. So now I'm going to slow down now, just in anticipation of this, the Black Cat. That'll make it easy to count the flags. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, looks like 7 total, and Mario. Now we can run, and we can actually, maintain this pace, because, right when we get past that intersection up here, well, it might be the next one, that other cat will come. So we've got 7 flags, Mario, and we started behind the gray striped cat with a green collar. Now we're behind a tan cat with a blue collar. Now, I honestly don't remember if something passes this one or not. I don't think it does. So that would actually be the end here, which I wouldn't complain about. The sea is blue. Keep that one in mind. And we're really not having people run against us. So if we ever do see someone that runs past us, be sure to pay attention to them. You see Mario up on the bowling alley. So 7 flags, 2 Marios. Now there's Fireflower Mario. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 that time. I think this cat may take us to the rooftops. I'm not sure. That'd be cool if it does. I actually really like going up there. Maybe. Right here at the end, maybe he'll do it. Yeah. So there might be someone in a bird suit up here, don't quote me on that. Should be an 8-bit something. Fire Flower Mario. Oh, there isn't anybody. That's odd. But again, a unique ending point, if nothing else. So now it's quiz time. Okay. Like I said, started with him, ended with him. Oh, jeez. So apparently this happened early in the deal, after I brought it up. I feel like I would have remembered Waluigi, which that's who that is, by the way. I really wasn't paying attention. You know, it must have happened early on, like I said. So I figured that was most likely to not catch my attention. And then we saw 4 dogs, which that better be right. It is. So got our perfect score again, redeemed our 20 from last time. 92% with a 30% bonus yields a 122, which is good for Calorie Incinerator and 4 stars. Again, nowhere near our top ranking, which is 188, but I guess that's it. You know, there wasn't anything else on the first lap, and there wasn't anything behind either of these 2 cats, so there you go. That one burned 17 calories, took a little bit longer, and yeah. So this actually wraps up part 15-2 of our Wii Fit Plus Training Plus playthrough. And obviously next time, which I'll probably do it tomorrow night, we'll come back in for 15-3, the Island Lap routes. And that will, shockingly enough, be the end of our Wii Fit Plus playthrough. Definitely the longest, most involved one I've done. Granted, I haven't done very many, but yeah, still, for what it's worth, you know, there's quite a few installments, quite a bit of time invested in it. And yeah, I'm gonna go now and wrap some other stuff up, and like I said, I will catch you tomorrow for what will be our final recording on the I'll do some other stuff, the body test, and I'll continue to record like records and whatnot, but I wanted to get the playthrough done. We're about there. So if you have any questions, comments, feel free to ask here on YouTube or the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, whatever floats your boat. Both of those are brand new. Just, you know, set them up this weekend, basically. And yeah, thanks for watching. And like I said, I'll catch you next time as we wrap up our playthrough.